Good afternoon, Busy Bees. It is Sunday, April 12th. Here is an afternoon update over the last 2 days of news. So, the 2 week ceasefire has effectively collapsed between Iran and the United States. The U.S. has moved forward in some sort of naval blockade at the Strait of Hormuz, marking, yet another escalation. I'm sure the problem is that we went in dictating rather than negotiating. And maybe Iran did the same thing. I don't know. I'm not at the table. A bone of contention is the Israeli bombings that are continuous in Lebanon. Iran would like that to stop. So the strait remains heavily restricted. It is, again, a critical point for at least 20 to 25% of oil and fertilizer to pass through that strait. Now the U.S. is saying that they will escort ships. Anyone paying Iran to, sail the strait will be bombed or stopped. And again, we're always in a fuck around and find out mode with this current regime. And we just wait. We just wait for things to happen, apparently. Eric Swalwell, here's my opinion on this. If you are a creep, you need to go. We have no room for this type of energy in our politics anymore. We're all just exhausted with men taking advantage, and with men and women taking advantage in terms of financial gain in these offices. We're sick of it. We're sick of this club of we do what the fuck we want with your money and with people's bodies, including men, women, and children. We're all sick of it. These allegations are serious. I saw Eric Swalwell's statement. I wasn't impressed by it. He seems to be alluding to the fact that there was some misconduct. He's apologizing to his wife. Affairs are one thing. And let me know where you are with this. Do you care if two consenting adults, and I mean not taking advantage of, not sleeping with your subordinate, I have issues with that, but two consenting adults who are maybe in their 40s, who have no business ties together, having an affair? And does that dictate your vote? I like to know, because we openly have people who are accused of being PDFs in the highest positions of government. There's a massive cover-up, and there's some people who seem not to give a shit anymore. So where are your morals? Especially if you're calling yourself a Christian. That's a whole nother argument. But where are your morals with that? I think he needs to go. I think he needs to bow out of the race at this point and have other Democrats step up. There's Katie Porter, there's Xavier Becerra, there's Antonio Villaraigosa, so Tom Steyer. There's other candidates in the playing field. I mean, Katie Porter, they called her a bitch, but women who are always taking charge and wanting things to run a certain type of way are always labeled a bitch. But, if a man did it, he's okay, right? But whatever. That's another argument. Melania Trump and the Epstein files. She came out of the woodwork because the rumor on the streets is there's some type of interview and or book or statements going to be released against her, knowing Jeffrey Epstein. And this is what I have to say. You went to parties together. You went to, you have photographs together. You had relationships together. So why come out and say you didn't know this man? He was like an acquaintance. No. It's a lie. We know it's a lie. And stop peeing on me and calling it rain. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. Inflation is another issue. Everything's up. Food, gas, water, air. We can't afford anything. And everyone is calling it everything but what it is. We are in some type of depression. That's exactly what it is. I don't want to hear about this inflation. Prices are not coming down. Salaries are not going up. We are, again, in some type of depression, and we need to call it what it is. Depression, recession. I'm depressed because I'm recessed. That's it. Viktor Orbán concedes defeat in Hungary, which is a great win for Europe. They rejected, these ultra-right policies. They don't want centralized power anymore. They want more democratic reform, stronger ties with the European Union. And this is a strike to Russia and the United States. And I'm happy for people of Hungary. Let me know your thoughts as always. Like, share, and follow. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed.